with our Shabbat blessings. So, whether you have toy candles, Kiddush, Challah, maybe you have real candles for mommies and daddies to help light Shabbat candles, whatever you're going to do for your Shabbat blessings, if you want to get those ready, we're going to go ahead and start singing our favorite song. Here we go. Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Cheery, beery, beery, bim, bam. Bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Cheery, beery, bim, bam. Bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Beautiful. And we begin our service saying how good it is for all of us to be here together. Hinei ma tov u'ma na'im shevet achim gam yachad. You can clap, clap, or maybe you have an instrument, drum, shake, shake. Hinei ma tov u'ma na'im shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei ma tov u'ma na'im shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei ma tov, hinei ma tov. Yalalai, yalalai, yalalai. Hinei ma tov, hinei ma tov. Yalalai, yalalai, yalalai. Hinei ma tov u'ma na'im shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei ma tov u'ma na'im shevet achim gam yachad. Now remember, Baruch Hu is the blessing where we say, are you ready to pray? And we always like to get physically ready even as we get mentally ready and spiritually ready. So let's all stretch up to the sky and let's bend over and touch our toes. You can't see, I'm not quite making it, and it's okay if you don't make it. Take one arm and bring it across, and your other arm and bring it across, and we can do some jumping jacks. And now that we've got our blood pumping and our minds thinking, and we're ready to pray, we get ready to sing. And again, you can dance while you pray, let your body pray, even as your heart and soul pray. We'll sing. Yai, la, lai, 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 lai. Yai, la, lai, 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 lai. Yai, la, lai, 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 lai. Yai, la, lai, 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 lai. Yai, la, lai, 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 lai. Baruch Hu et Adonai Amen Borach. And we all answer Adonai some slide problems, but that's okay. We're going to now tell ourselves to listen, right? First we have to shh, then we have to think, and then we try to understand. We ah, so we shh, ah. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. And now we take time for each of us to have our own silent prayer. Maybe we pray for health for everyone in the world. We pray for strength for everyone who's trying to keep people healthy. We offer thanks for everyone who's doing so much to help all of us. We are thankful for our families, for our friends, for our teachers. I know this was Teacher Appreciation Week, and so many teachers all around the country and the world are being so creative in ways to teach right now, and we're grateful for all of them. So we think for all of those things in our hearts as we pray silently together. Now, this isn't like a birthday wish where we learn you're supposed to keep it secret. You can share what you were praying about. So you can tell your mommies, your daddies, your family what it was that you were thinking about during that silent prayer as we join together in a prayer for peace for everyone. Oh, say shalom bimromav. Ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Ya'aseh shalom shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. So I want to tell you guys a story, but before I tell you a story, I want to tell you a little bit about another story that I'm not going to tell you. There is a story that I'm not going to tell you, although I am kind of going to tell you, about this old man who was outside planting a tree. And brand new baby tree. It was a fruit tree. And someone came by and said, "Old man, why are you planting that tree? It's going to be so many years before that tree has fruit, and you're never going to be able to eat that fruit." And the man answered, I'm not planting this tree for me. I'm planting this tree for you and for future generations, so that everyone who comes after me is able to eat the fruit from my tree. And that's called legacy. Legacy is the way in which we try to leave the world better than we found it. And every single day of our life, we try to make the world a little better. Well, this is a story about someone who was thinking about his legacy. And it was someone who had a lot of money and a lot of things, but he wanted to give something back to his community. And he started to build a synagogue. And he wanted to build the most beautiful synagogue in the whole wide world. And spent lots of time and brought in the best architects and construction workers and everyone to build this beautiful synagogue, but no one in the community was allowed to see it until it was done. Well, the day came when everyone came to see this beautiful synagogue, and they were surprised to find that it was pitch black. There wasn't one light in the synagogue, and everyone was kind of tripping over each other, and they said, we're so grateful to you for making this and giving us this gift, but why didn't you put any lights in it? What good is a synagogue without any lights? And that was when he started to hand everyone in the community a lantern, a light. And he said, every single home is going to get one of these lights. And whenever you come to the synagogue, you're going to bring it with you. And there's a special place for you to hang it on the wall. And that means when you're here, your light will be here. And when you're not, your light will be missing. And when everyone hung up their lights, it was the most beautiful synagogue in the world. And this is a special one for Cantor Cannizzaro. This is the temple where Cantor Cannizzaro used to work and used to be part of the community. And this is the temple where I actually became a rabbi 13 years ago, a little later this month. And it's the Plum Street Temple in Cincinnati is the picture. But why am I telling you this story? Especially at a time when you're not coming to the synagogue and everyone is at home. Because each of us, whether we're at home or at the temple or wherever we are, has a light that we bring to our community. And you have a light that you bring to your family, and you have a light that you bring to the world. And you bring that light with you everywhere you go. And we're very, very grateful for the light that you share. And as the man in the story was trying to think about his legacy, he was also teaching everyone in the community that what they do matters and what they do makes a difference. And we are very, very glad that your light is shining tonight, and your light is a part of our bigger temple family. So in a second, we're going to light our Shabbat lights and think about the light that we bring into our homes. But I also want to remind all of your families that tomorrow morning from 10:30 to noon, we're having our Shabbat drive-through schmooze. And for any families who are comfortable, and we totally understand if you're not, but this is going to be a chance really just to drive through the temple parking lot. You're going to stay in your cars. We're going to be nicely separated from you, but it's a chance for us to wave and say Shabbat Shalom because we miss seeing your light at the temple. And we're going to be giving you an art project that you can take home and work on as a family. And even if you don't come, if you email Miss Lindsay, we can mail that to you. And it's a project that you can do at home. You're going to paint a tile that you're then at some point going to give back to us at the temple, and we're going to hang as part of a bigger project to remember this time when all of us were bringing our light into the synagogue even though we were at home. So it's going to be a really special morning. I hope to see a lot of you. And now we're going to think about the Shabbat light that we bring into each of our homes. So whether you have real candles or fake candles or imaginary candles, let's light them now with pretend light. Remember, only use fire if you have a grown-up with you. That's really, really important. Because light, when it's fire, can also be dangerous. So we're super careful. And we're going to make 3 circles. We bring in the light, we bring in the warmth, we bring in the love, and we keep our eyes covered as we sing. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen. We open our eyes, we see the light of our candles, and we say, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. And now we take our Kiddush cup. Before our Kiddush cup, I am so glad I have these to remind me. We fill our Kiddush cup, and over the sweetness of that wine, we think about blessing our families. And we already said those prayers of thanks, being thankful for our parents, being thankful for our children, thankful for everyone who loves us. And this is when we tell one another how grateful we are and ask for God's blessing upon everyone we love. So grown-ups, we're going to start. You're going to repeat after me. Here we go. You are actually, before we start, make sure that everyone is nice and close to one another. Remember, you may want to put your hands on each other's heads or put your arms around each other or sit on laps, whatever's comfortable for you. Here we go. You are a blessing every day. When I watch you grow, learn and play, so I'll love you and keep you, and I'll hug you and kiss you forever and ever and ever. Beautiful. Now kids, this is where we're going to sing our blessing for our parents. So hold your parents close. Don't have your parents sit on your lap. That would not be a good idea. But give them a big hug as we sing. Repeat after me. You are a blessing every day. When you care for me and help our family, I'll love you and keep you, and I'll hug you and kiss you forever and ever and ever. Beautiful. Now we bless one another. This can be that big group hug, or stay where you are. Everyone repeat after me. May God bless you, and may God keep you, shine light on you, help you find peace. May God watch you and stay with you forever and ever and ever. And now we bring our boys close, put our hands on their heads, and repeat after me. Yisimcha Elohim ke'Ephraim v'chi Menashe. May God bless you like God blessed Ephraim and Menashe. And now our girls come close. We put our hands on their heads. Yisimech Elohim Kesara Rivka Rachel V'Leah. And one more big family group hug. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May God's light shine upon you, and may God be gracious unto you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God's face be lifted up to you, and may you be protected, always feeling like you're in a big group hug with all of your family. And may this be a Shabbat and a week ahead that's full of light, that's full of blessing, that's full of peace. As we say together, Amen. Now we hold that Kiddush cup up high. All of those blessings were set over our sweet cup of wine, and we sing, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Amen. And we say l'chaim, and we drink, whether it's juice, wine, imaginary, and we feel that sweetness filling us, just as the sweetness of Shabbat fills us as well. And I'm missing the motzi. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry for all of my slides this week. But lift up your challah, whether it's imaginary, real, or fake, and we'll sing Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. B'tei avon, everyone have a bite of challah. Yum, yum, yum. All right, friends, thank you again for celebrating Shabbat with me. I hope you have a wonderful evening, a great Shabbat, a great weekend. Have lots of time with your families, time in which you think about the light you bring into the world. On Mother's Day, on Sunday, think about all that light, the light that your moms and grandmas and all those special women in our lives bring to us, and we're grateful for everyone in our family. Shabbat Shalom, and we'll sing together. Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam, bim, 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 bam, cheery, beery, beery, bim, bam, bim, 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 bam. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam, bim, 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 bam, cheery, beery, bim, bam, bim, 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 bam, bim, 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 bam. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat.